What's the matter, baby? Don't you like me anymore?
Sure. I'm just relaxing.
Hey, honey, when I make love, do I make love?
What are you asking me or telling me?
Say you love me, baby.
Why should I?
What excuse is a gal like you for running around single?
Oh, I was born that way.
Now, I'd like to take you away from all this.
All this? Oh, I get you. Yeah, for a long time I was ashamed of the way I lived.
You mean to say you reformed?
No, I got over being ashamed. Okay, what are you trying to do, flank a train?
Cleo, Buck Gonzalez is downstairs looking all over for you. Thought you might like to know.
It's a good thing you didn't look in here. Come on, let's go or you'll compromise me.
Hey, what's the rush? Where's the fire?
In your eyes, big boy, in your eyes.
Why, that's his signature.
Yeah, he signed it, if that's what you mean. And the sheriff sealed it.
I'm not so sure. This says that in consideration of your consenting to marry him, Buck signs over all his property to you.
Yeah, but he gets shot first.
You kept your part of the bargain. You did consent, didn't you?
Oh, I certainly did. Twice.
We've covered quite a few miles, Miss Cleo.
Oh, I'm used to that. Only on the dance floor, it was my feet that hurt.
Good evening.
Well, we'll agree on that anyway. Come in.
I brought everything you asked for.
So I see.
Well, shall we get down to business?
Yeah, sit down.
Thank you.
Cigarette?
No, thanks.
Drink?
No, thank you.
What, no vices?
I'm afraid we aren't getting anywhere.
Did you notice that too? Go ahead, go ahead.
Now, this map represents your entire property. This curved portion is the main body, and this is the undeveloped territory.
We'll have to do something about that.
These shaded areas are those indicated in the geological survey as being oil-bearing.
You amaze me. Quite interesting, quite interesting.
These circles mark the location of the wells drilled to date. As you can see, we've covered the entire field very thoroughly.
Isn't it possible there's something you've overlooked?
Positively not. Everything that looked in the least encouraging has been taken care of. And I can assure you that all this property we're getting the most out of.
How can you be so sure?
Look for yourself.
Why, you'd be surprised at the things that don't show up on a map.
Not if you know how to read them. Everything on this property that's at all worthwhile is right here on this paper.
Well, that's encouraging.
So you do understand?
Yeah. Come on. Why don't you release those brakes?
Brakes? I don't know what you mean.
No? Well, you know I was Buck Gonzalez's chase, don't you? You heard of him.
Yes, I knew the bandit.
Bandit? Oh. You're one of those guys with principles, eh? Kind of different, ain't you?
Look here. You can't expect me to be very sociable after the crude way you treated me today.
Oh, I'll admit I was a little crude, but you like me.
I admire your conceit.
I know. You've been used to dames that serve pink tea and stick out their little fingers when they drink it. But I like you anyway.
You know, this is the first time I ever came in contact with a woman like you.
Well, if I can help it, it won't be the last. You know, I can be different if I want to. You ain't seen my better side.
You're a dangerous woman.
Thanks. You look good to me, too. Come here. What's the matter? You afraid of me?
Afraid of you?
Yeah.
Well, Miss Borden, after due deliberation, the court has decided that all the holdings and properties of the deceased Buck Gonzalez belong to you. You've acted in good faith, and you've done your best to fulfill your bargain.
Judge, wherever there's a man concerned, I always do my best.